Okay guys, so you're watching this video, you saw the title, and it says that your life outside of trading replicates how you're going to perform inside trading. And I'm making this video because I recently put a tweet out saying that if your life is a mess outside of trading, whether this be you're out partying every night, you're drinking, you're doing whatever, you don't exercise, you don't have a good diet, you don't get good sleep, this can then seep into your trading. And then you're wondering, okay, I'm trading the plan, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, everything seems to be perfect from the trading end. But then you need to realize, you need to sit back and be like, maybe it's my life outside of trading that is either causing me a lot of stress. So then you go into trading with that built up stress and you're pretty much taking it out on the markets. Or maybe you're not getting enough sleep. And obviously sleep is very, very important. My sleep is not the best. I could probably function on 5 hours, 4 hours. I've just always woken up at like the same time every single day, which I guess is good for trading because I never miss my trading session. But a lot of people I know, they'll wake up, miss their trading session, then miss a trade, which over the year, if that happens, 5-6 times, it doesn't sound like a lot, but what if those 5 days were winning trades? That's, for me, that would be 15% lost over the year, which is, a great deal of profit. So sleep, obviously, you can miss setups, you can, I guess, wake up late, but also you won't have 100% focus if you don't get the right amount of sleep or the right amount of recovery. Let's say, for example, you've been out all night partying, you come home, wake up, okay, time to trade, you're half asleep, your eyes are barely open, you're squinting at the screen because you have a white trading view chart and you're trying to enter trades that, fit your plan perfectly. The likelihood of you being at your A game during these times is probably less than 10%. And I'm saying that to be quite reasonable as well. Being 100% focused is key. So if you're not 100% focused going into the markets because of your outside life, then you can't expect to have good results in the markets. Exercise is another key thing. And I often speak about having hobbies and doing exercise. And these kind of go hand in hand. If you have a hobby that requires you to do exercise and, maybe start sweating a bit or gets your heart rate going, these are great things to actually do. For example, what I personally do, I play tennis, I play golf. These are things I like to do and I enjoy doing. And also, I feel like tennis and golf are good examples because when you're actually doing those activities, you can't check your phone. You can't be constantly glued to the screen looking at trades or trying to analyze trades. You can't just mid-tennis game get your phone out. It wouldn't be good because especially with your playing partner, they will not be happy. It's not something you can do. And golf, you don't want to be walking around checking your phone the whole time. You'll just be distracted and you don't want to be distracted. You want to do something that's going to firstly tire you out, which means that you're most likely going to get more sleep because you're more tired rather than just sat at the screen all day doing absolutely nothing, because that's not really going to tire you out. You're not really doing enough exercise or activity to even need the recovery in the first place. So those kind of go hand in hand. And I feel like if you're healthy and your body is healthier, then you're more likely to translate that into trading and be more motivated. Especially, you often see these like billionaire morning routines where they wake up early, they do a 5K run and they do this and that. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, I could do the same if I woke up at 10 a.m. instead. But I feel like the whole idea of that is discipline. You're building your discipline. You don't want to wake up early. You could just do the same thing 5 hours later. But by being disciplined, you'll then realize, well, if I'm more disciplined in this aspect of my life, that can translate into my trading. So if I'm able to wake up at a certain time every single day and do a run or do a gym workout, then when you go into your trading, you're more disciplined to be like, okay, so I saw the benefits of this outside of my trading. I started waking up early. I started going to the gym at the same time every single day. You're kind of in a routine and you see the benefits. So then if you go into your trading and you look at your plan and be like, oh, I want to trade today, but it doesn't quite fit my plan. In the back of your mind, you can say, well, I followed my exact plan outside of trading and the benefits were huge. I could see the results massively. So then you take it into your trading. Okay, maybe my plan is here for a reason. Maybe it will actually benefit me if I consistently follow this plan. Because no one wants to be the trader that breaks their rules. So if you're breaking your rules outside of trading, subconsciously you think it's okay to break them inside of trading. Because a lot of people see trading as a game or like a hobby, a side hustle. And this is why they will never obviously make it full time. Because they don't take it seriously like a business. If you're a business owner, you wouldn't go in and be like, oh, well, I'm selling this product for $5,000, but I feel like selling it for $2,000 today just to make some profit. You're not going to do that. Unless you want to put a massive sale on of 60% off or whatever, that's just not going to happen. So when you're trading, why would you either increase your risk or enter trades you wouldn't normally take? And this is simply because you lack discipline. I feel like another thing that's going to help your trading is developing better patience. I feel like a few ways to actually do this are by reading books. And often people will be like, oh, well, I don't need to read books. I can just watch a YouTube video or watch a film. But that's obviously people with low attention spans. So I know a lot of people that wouldn't be able to watch a documentary, for example, something educational. They'd rather watch a video like TikToks or quick videos like 15-second clips and stuff like that. And this is just because they lack patience. They don't have the attention span to actually sit down, learn something, or read a book, for example, where you don't have any distractions. And when you're in the zone for trading, you also don't want any distractions. You don't want messages popping up, people sending you things like videos or photos and stuff. You want to be in the zone. You want to be focused, especially if you are trading full time. If you're at work, a lot of works, they won't let you just be on your phone scrolling, messaging people, because they know that will distract you from your work and from your focus. So why would that be different in your trading? Why would you sit there with your phone open whilst you're trying to trade, whilst you're trying to backtest, whilst you're trying to journal? You should treat it as if it is your work, and then you will get better results. So if you cut out your phone and cut out social media more outside of your trading, then you're less likely to let it affect your trading, whilst you're actively looking down at the charts and trying to do the work. I feel like you'll often see the most successful people on social media, for example, they're usually in good shape. They usually work out. They usually have a hobby. And you often see the people that are trying to be good traders, they just can't do it. They'll just be sat in their room all day, staring at the screen. And they often think this is the good thing to do because they're more disciplined. They're putting in more hours than the average person because they're sat staring at the charts for more hours. But then this is obviously detrimental to your health, which then means that you're not operating at 100% focus. So someone that's doing 5 hours at 100% focus because they've got their exercise, their recovery, their diet's all perfect, they're able to focus for 5 hours at 100% or near enough. Whereas that's the other person that hasn't got their life sorted out, they're only able to work for 2 hours at 100% focus because then they start to burn out slightly. Then they think those other 6 hours, for example, are at that same focus level, but it's not. So the other person could work for less hours overall, but get more done because of their focus levels and their ability to sort their life out outside of trading.